Like this video in the next 5 seconds if you guys want to know how to get the Season 10 Battle Pass for free. Also, every day we hook you amazing people up with gifts from the item shop, so if you guys want anything from the item shop, subscribe to the channel with notifications right now and comment your epics down below. Also, any one of you guys supporting LispyJimmy_YT in the Fortnite item shop, let me know in the comments so I can hook you guys up with some V-Bucks. But there is so much that I want to talk about in this video about the Season 10 event and everything that has to do with the Battle Pass. Also, the huge event that's going to be happening in a few days, and if you want to know what is about to happen, this is going to be one of the most insane events we have seen in Fortnite history. This may even be bigger than the Cube event, so what I'm about to tell you guys is going to be insane, and honestly this may upset a few of you guys, but some of your favorite locations in Fortnite will most likely be completely destroyed. As of right now, the monster from Polar Peak is still roaming around Fortnite and we have no idea where he is, but by some of the lead developers we do know that this monster is starving. This monster is very hungry and it's ready to eat whatever it can, and that includes certain parts of the map that you land at that you may not be able to land at anymore because of this. This monster is huge and most likely bigger than the robot that we have being built in Fortnite. This Season 10 event is going to be insane, and all of it we're going to talk about right now, because there's some things that you guys don't know that you guys need to know about this event. The robot that is being built in Fortnite right now as we speak is going to be fighting this monster head to head. This is going to be one of the craziest events in Fortnite history, and I'm putting that out there right now because what's going to happen is intense. The map that we see every day when we go into Fortnite, our favorite locations to land, will most likely be changed because of this fight. This event is going to be literally catastrophic, and there's only a few days left, and I want to let you guys know everything that's going to be happening within these few days, because the starting is just beginning. This is just the beginning of everything that is about to happen. Sadly, some places will not be here anymore. Maybe even Neo Tilted. Since it is the power source where all the power is getting generated, that's where all the energy goes to, and that's most likely going to be the battle zone where this robot and monster will fight. After the monster has left its remains and tracks, but overall, this is going to be insane, because what this monster is about to do to the Fortnite map is going to be catastrophic. It is going to be ridiculous what this monster can do. Now, before we get started on what is going to happen, I do want to just real quick just do something special for you guys that are still watching. You guys decided to pick the right video to watch today, because I'm about to hook you guys up with some cash. And I wouldn't have been able to do this without the help from the guys over at Dragon City. This video wouldn't have been possible without Dragon City. Thank you guys at Dragon City for sponsoring this video. Dragon City is a super cool game available for free on iOS and Android devices. I started playing Dragon City a few weeks ago, and I gotta say this game is pretty dope. You can collect hundreds of different cool dragons, and so far I've collected more than 300, but I have so many more to get. And also, if you breed different species of dragon, you could get new ones to complete your collection, and this time I bred my Pure Terra and Pure Flame dragons. Your dragons generate gold that help you buy food to make your dragons stronger. I gotta say this game is pretty unique, and I've also decided to level up my heavy armored dragon with food because I need him for battle. To prepare my heavy armored dragon, I've decided to train him to improve his attacks. There are different PvP modes where you can take your strongest dragons and fight in leagues, or even in the arena. With all the fighting, my heavy armored dragon is now strong enough to win his fights. I've also used Facebook to connect so I can play on all my devices and easily find my friends to fight against. What's great is there are new events every week, like this puzzle island, for example, where I've managed to unlock more than 250k of gold, more than 31k of food as well. And as well as a new cool thing added to Dragon City, you are now able to auto battle mode, which saves so much time because I could start a battle and my dragons fight on their own. I have nothing to do with it. I've I've also sent some of my dragons on quests to unlock new buildings that will give me a great bonus throughout the game. I want you guys to click the link at the top of the description right now and just download the app. I don't usually like mobile games, but this one actually really caught my eye and I definitely got addicted pretty quick. Not only that, man, when I have nothing better to do, honestly, this game definitely gets time flying by. Send me a picture over on Twitter if you guys play in Dragon City, and I'll even follow a few of you guys showing love to my boys over at Dragon City. Like I said, big shout out to Dragon City for sponsoring this video. If you guys are still watching, here's a code, here's another code, here's another code, here's another code. These are all $10 codes for different consoles, so make sure you guys go ahead and redeem these codes. These are $10. Thank you guys for always supporting me, always throughout everything. Thank you guys, and I will continue to do these more in my videos. But this monster originally came from Polar Peak. Now, when Polar Peak was implemented into the game, the monster wasn't shown at all inside of Polar Peak. It wasn't until recently, maybe a few months ago, till we noticed that there was something weird about Polar Peak. There was this weird eye, and then this is where the monster began. This is where we knew that there was something weird about Polar Peak, and there was something inside of Polar Peak. Eventually, the monster did escape, and it decided not only to escape, but to also eat parts of the map, such as in Snobby, one of the houses, as well as in Pleasant, one of the houses there. Now, what's weird about this monster is there was no feet or no footmarks shown around these areas that were destroyed by this monster, which pretty much let us know this could possibly not just be a monster that can walk, but can also fly around. This is going to be, like I said, one of the most insane battles ever because of this one reason that I'm about to tell you. So fast forward to season 9, everything is futuristic. We're pretty much in the future. Tilted Towers is no longer Tilted Towers. It is now Neo Tilted, which is generating a lot of power from the vault that is over in Loot Lake. Now, not only did this monster start destroying other parts of the map like houses and etc., but it also destroyed some of the power source, or at least tried, over at Loot Lake to cut off the power that is at Neo Tilted. Now, you wonder why this monster did this, but most likely the reason is the monster is trying to take out the power. Taking away power from the map would most likely help the monster. That people began to worry, and this became a thing where we needed to actually do something about this monster, and that is where the robot came into play. First, it started with the legs, then the torso. Now we have arms, and this robot is ready to fight. And in the next few days, the monster and the robot will fight off in a battle that will most likely ruin parts of the map that you guys like to land at. But there's something very interesting about this monster and what we know so far. This monster is not only just a creature that can walk, but it can fly. Not only that, this monster is most likely bigger than the robot that we have that is going to be battling against this. And not only that, by developers from Epic Games, we know that the Fortnite monster is starving. And it looks like there's a huge possibility that this monster will most likely be eating parts of the map, or just one in particular part, and completely destroy that area. A lot of people have suggested Tilted will be the area that gets completely destroyed, since that is where all the power is being generated to. It looks like that Neo Tilted will most likely be the battleground, but Tilted seems more likely just because it is in the middle of the map, and all of the propaganda that you have maybe seen on screens over by the robot, it lets you know to get on top of the drones. This event will be most likely watched by the drones. So in the next few days, we will be seeing a lot of new things happen with the robot. Not only that, the monster is legit starving. It is hungry, and it's not gonna just eat a house this time. It's not gonna attack a little house or maybe even a energy source. It is going for something bigger, and that is why a lot of people are worried right now, because it looks like the monster may be taking out one of our most favorite spots to go to. Tilted used to be my favorite spot, but ever since it has changed, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the place. I don't usually land there, and when I do, there's usually no one there. It's not the same place anymore, and I think Epic Games knows this. So that is why most likely the battle against the monster and the robot will be taking place at Neo Tilted. There's a lot of other things to point out as well with this battle, because it is going to be a huge event, and this fight will go through the whole map, and that's what a lot of people are suggesting, is that this fight will be so huge that it will most likely break all of the ice at Greasy Grove and reveal Greasy back into Fortnite. If you guys want to see Greasy Grove back in Fortnite, let me know by dropping a like on this video. I want to know from you guys, how many of you guys want to see Greasy Grove back in Fortnite? The countdown timer is live in Fortnite, and we only have a few days left until this battle begins. I need you guys to be ready for this, because this is going to be one of the most insane events we have ever seen. And also, a lot of you guys have been asking, do you think Fortnite is going to be doing a season 10 battle pass that is free for us that play the game on a day-to-day basis? If you guys remember, when season 8 released, it was a free battle pass, but a lot of you guys think that we will probably see a brand new battle pass in the game that could be free for almost all players. If you guys have not yet received the battle pass, this is most likely going to be your first battle pass that you guys have ever received. This event, this fight is going to be absolutely crazy, and I can't wait to see everything that is going to be happening in Fortnite. Get ready and be ready for this event, because it is going to be insane. Like this video and subscribe if you guys do want a free gift from me. I am hooking some of you guys up. Thank you guys so much for being a subscriber, having notifications on, and also following me on my social medias down below in the comments. I'll follow a few of you guys on Twitter and Instagram that go follow me right now. Links are in the description. And with that being said, the Fortnite map as we know it may be coming to an end.